We charge soul, not phones. One wife in chaos is worse than three in peace. Humility is not slavery, it is strength. Now and then, one visit, three families, a truth we forgot.
A sun-drenched afternoon in the serene and well-kept Onochi family compound located in Udi Village, Enugu State. Large mango and palm trees cast a gentle shade over the red earth compound. Birds chirp in the trees and chickens peck calmly nearby. Children run playfully in the distance while three elegantly dressed women in traditional Ankara wrappers and blouses sit beneath a wooden pergola, weaving baskets and peeling yams. A middle-aged man, Chief Anachi, in a flowing white agbada and red cap, sits in a bamboo armchair beneath the biggest tree, sipping palm wine. Characters: Mama Neka, second wife. Disciplined, precise, sharp-tongued, but fair. Mama Ada, first wife. Kind, gentle, eldest, acts like a mother to the other wives. Mama Ifoma, third wife. Youngest, graceful, bubbly, respectful. Ebuka, 24, first son, thoughtful, preparing for marriage. This is the Onochi's family compound, revealing neat thatched kitchens, goats chewing by the side, and a calm rural ambience. Fade in to Chief Onochi under the tree, addressing his wives. Children's laughter in the distance as women sort yams in large woven baskets.
My dear wives, this harmony we have, it is not ordinary. It is the fruit of wisdom passed down from our fathers. Do you remember what my father said before he passed?
He said, if a man plants 3 seeds and waters them with fairness, the tree will bear sweet fruits for many generations.
And he also said, a man who listens to only one drum beat will miss the rhythm of the dance.
And you, my husband, you listen to all our drum beats, even when I overbeat mine.
They all laugh lightly.
Ebuka, my son, sit here. It's time we speak about marriage. Marriage is not TV and Instagram stories. It is like building a house, foundation first. In our time, your age mates had farms. Your peers would gather, mold bricks, raise walls for each other. Has that changed?
Yes, Papa. It has, Father. Now, they say marriage is about money and flexing.
But what about tolerance? What about patience? What about building a home with your own hands?
Mama, the girls in the city now say they can never cook or kneel. They say submission is slavery.
Ignorance is wearing perfume to cover the stench of lost values. You must learn, daughter. Humility is not slavery, it is strength.
The river that forgets its source will soon run dry.
How peer groups helped each other build homes. The ritual of elders counseling the newlyweds with kola nut and proverbs.
We had no STDs because our husbands belonged to us and we to them. Everything had order.
Yet today, one man with one wife still cheats.
Because restraint is not taught anymore. The modern man inherited freedom, but not discipline.
Chickens clucking, children drawing patterns in sand.
Papa, why do other cultures stay strong while we forget?
India kept their saris. China kept their hanfu. They embraced technology, but not foreign values. We are like a masquerade that doesn't know its dance.
A family that eats alone forgets the language of sharing.
We exchanged our gold for shiny mirrors.
I can use WhatsApp and still raise my children with our values.
How Western materialism breeds loneliness. Father, if I take 3 wives, won't society mock me?
Let society be the river. You be the rock. What worked before can still work if you walk with wisdom.
They quote ancestral proverbs.
A home without order is a shrine without a priest.
One broomstick can break, a bundle stands firm.
Ebuka promises to build his life with ancestral wisdom. Chidima smiles, realizing her true power lies in her identity. A black SUV pulls into the dusty path of Udi Village, its sleek curves reflecting the sun like an alien creature arriving on ancient soil. The Okoya family, dressed in city fashion, tight jeans, designer tops, and sunglasses, step out, visibly uncomfortable under the scorching sun. Their children are glued to their phones. The contrast is sharp against the earthy elegance of the Onochi compound they have come to visit. Looking around. So this is where your roots are, Ada. They walk in. The compound is lively, calm. Traditional music plays softly. Onochi's wives wave from the kitchen area. Ibuka rushes over to greet them.
Yes, it's been ages since I came home. Let's just greet them quickly.
Uncle, Auntie, welcome. Ibuka greets them traditionally. Mr. Okoye smiles stiffly. Ugo doesn't remove his earphones. Amaka is already filming.
Hugging Mrs. Okoye. Adama, our daughter, you have returned.
Ah, my children from the city, welcome. Here, time walks slowly, but it walks with wisdom.
They all sit under the same ube tree. Chief Onochi offers palm wine, but Mr. Okoye declines. Hey, I'll pass. I prefer bottled water. Mr. Okoye, 45, well-to-do banker, proud, skeptical of village life. Mrs. Okoye, 38, stylish, materialistic, prioritizes appearances. Ugo, 17, rebellious son, glued to phone, uninterested in tradition. Amaka, 15, TikTok influencer, impatient and disconnected. Ibuka, from Scene 1, Chidima, Mama Ada, Mama Eneka, Mama Ifeoma, Chief Onoche.
Outside the Onochi compound, dust clouds rise. Mr. Okoye steps out, wiping sweat and adjusting his wristwatch.
Fanning herself. Do you have somewhere I can charge my phone?
Here, daughter, we charge souls, not phones.
Laughter from Onochi's wives. Ugo scoffs.
Can I at least get Wi-Fi? Smiling son, if you connect to your ancestors, you may not need Wi-Fi. Tell me, Mr. Okoye, is the city better, truly? You work, eat alone, sleep apart, raise children who know more about cartoons than cousins.
But minds without manners become mouths that mock their mothers.
Well, life is faster. Bills don't pay themselves. And these children, they have their own minds. Amaka rolls her eyes.
We're not in the Stone Age. People move on.
They take a walk through the compound. The Okoyes observe goats, chickens, laughter, and children working joyfully.
We moved forward, but we left behind our compass. How do you manage 3 wives, Papa?
With fairness, with rules, with respect. They don't compete. They complete the home. But polygamy is outdated. It is not the number that matters, but the order within. 1 wife in chaos is worse than 3 in peace.
As they settle for dinner, pounded yam and bitter leaf soup, the children begin to soften.
This soup tastes like home.
Putting her phone down. Can Chidima teach me how to pound yam?
You see, civilization is not in dressing or gadgets. It is in harmony, in purpose. Even in the forest, the lion respects the rhythm of the antelope.
Sunsets. Children play together. Mr. and Mrs. Okoye hold hands as they walk slowly.
Maybe we've been chasing the wrong things.
Maybe home is not a place. It's a way of life.
A tree without roots becomes firewood, but a tree with roots becomes a forest.
End of scene. Lessons of this scene. Please subscribe to watch more educative, captivating, thrilling, epic, adventurous scenes. Join us as we dive into world of now and then, packed with ancestral wisdom. Here, we charge souls, not phones, Chief Onochi said. 1 line, 1 truth, 1 thunderbolt to the soul. Because true growth isn't copying another man's system. It's perfecting your own. You can wear Ankara and still code in Python. You can scroll WhatsApp and still raise kings. Culture and technology were never enemies. We just forgot how to introduce them to each other. 1 family rooted in tradition, another uprooted by modern chaos. But in a single visit, something shifted. The children who once rolled their eyes now roll fufu with their hands. Humility is not slavery, it is strength. 1 wife in chaos is worse than 3 in peace. In the Onochi household, order replaced ego, wisdom whispered through firewood, and suddenly, maybe we've been chasing the wrong things. But what happens when a 3rd family refuses to remember it all? In the next episode, Scene 3, The Marshalls, Modernity in Crisis. We enter a mansion filled with gadgets, but drowning in silence, infidelity, rebellion, STD, a home bleeding from the inside. You've seen tradition. You've witnessed awakening. Now, brace yourself for consequences. Thank you for watching Now and Then. Africa's own story, told in her own rhythm. If this story touched something in you, don't scroll past your roots. Subscribe, follow, share, so you don't miss the next beat in this journey back to who we truly are. Because a tree without roots becomes firewood, but a tree with roots becomes a forest.